Hello, my name is Joseph Anthony, and I'm a student at Bennett University, and I'm pursuing BTech CSE. And today I will be teaching you guys about the three basic, very simple sorting algorithms which you can use in your for your basic needs. First, let me explain to you what is sorting and why we require sorting. The sorting is basically arranging the elements in an array or a list while we are programming. So if we arrange them in a certain order, which is of some meaning to us or some importance to us, that is called sorting. It can be in ascending order or it can be in descending order. Why we need sorting? Suppose you're working in a company and you create a database of the new applicants that are coming to your company, right? And you have entered all the applicants' name, their enrollment number, whatever it is. But now, for the ease of for your ease, you will now arrange these in some order. Arrange these names or these enrollment numbers in some order so that it'll be easier for you to figure out when or what you who you need when. All right. So you can probably arrange them in an alphabetical order from A, B, C, D, or you can arrange them in their enrollment number, whatever, so from 1 to N. So that is why we use sorting, so that we can make our work easier and our life easier. So now I will be explaining to you the three types of sorting algorithm, that is bubble sort, insertion sort, and selection sort. First, let's start with bubble sort. Now, first, let's understand bubble sort. So, bubble sort is one of the simplest sorting algorithms that you can find. It will be probably taught to you in the starting of your college as a first topic, first sorting algorithm. So, basically, what happens here is the elements are compared with each other, with the adjacent elements, and whichever is smaller or bigger, we will swap those places. So, consider if we have this array 5, 1, 4, 2. All right. So now we have to sort this in ascending order using bubble sort. So first thing what we have to do is check the first two elements 5 and 1. In this case 5 is greater than 1. Therefore we will swap. So we'll just swap 5 and 1. So the new array will be 1 comma 5, 4 and 2. So this is the first one. And the second thing they will check 5 and 4. When we check 5 and 4, it gets swapped because 5 is greater than 4. So it becomes 1, 4, 5. Right? Now we checked and 2. Now we will check these two elements and we see that 5 is once again greater than 2. So we swap 5 and 2. So it becomes 1, 4, 2, 5. So now this is the first pass, right? Now we see that this final one is uh, not yet arranged in this ascending order. So we will do once again. We'll check 1 and 4. 1, 4, 2, 5. Now 1 is smaller than 4, so it is in the right place. So we write this as it is. Now we check 4, 2. 4 is greater than 2, so we swap it. 1, 2, 4, 5. Now we check 4 and 5. 4 is in the correct position, 5 is in the correct position. So now we get the right uh, array in the ascending order. Now, if you talk about complexity wise, the worst case scenario for bubble sort is n square. And the best case when the array is completely sorted is n. Now we will study selection sort. Selection sort is also very simple sorting algorithm. How do we use this? So now consider there is an array 54, let's say 27, 18, 23, and 8. I hope this is visible. Yeah. So now what we do is in this sorting algorithm, we divide the array into two sub-arrays. The one sub-array is the sorted array and the second sub-array is the unsorted array. So first we will find in this, now this whole thing is unsorted, okay? We will find the smallest element in this array. 8 is the smallest element in this array. So we will just place it directly in the start, okay? And then we will write the other elements as it is. 54, 27, 18, 23, right? So now this is the sorted array and this is the unsorted subarray, all right? So now we will check this array, that is A1 to A4, right? In this, we will once again check the minimum element. The smallest element in this is 18. So we get 8. 18 is placed in the beginning of this subarray, unsorted subarray. And then we write the other elements as it is. That is 54, 27, and 23. So this is the sorted subarray and this is the unsorted subarray. Now we have to once again check the smallest element in the unsorted subarray, which is 23 in this case. So we'll place this 23 element in the start. So 8, 18, 23, and then the unsorted array 54 and 27 as it is. So now this is the unsorted subarray. So this is the sorted subarray and this is the unsorted subarray. Alright, once again I'll repeat, this is the sorted subarray because 88, 18 and 23, and this is the unsorted subarray. So in the unsorted subarray, once again we will check the smallest element. The smallest element in this case is once again, in this case is 27. So we place that in the beginning and this is as it is written here. And now this will be 54, right? So with this, we will get by repeating these methods in different arrays or whatever array, you will get in the end, you will get the sorted array. In this case, 8, 18, 23, 27, 54 is the sorted array. I hope you understood this. Now we'll move on to insertion sort. So insertion sort is also another simple sorting algorithm. To explain this, I will take another array, which is, let's take 7, 8, 5, 2, 4, 6, 3. Okay. Now see. So first thing what we do is we have to select the first unsorted element. So this we're considering this to be the sorted element right now. Sorted array and unsorted array. Okay. So now we place a marker here. Okay. Let's just say we have placed a marker here. So now what we have to do is swap the elements to the right to create the correct position and shift the unsorted element, right? In this case, 7 is smaller than 8, so it is the right position, okay? So now we will move the marker one step to the right, okay? So we have to advance the marker, so now it becomes 7, 8, 5, 2, 4, 6, 3. Okay, we have moved the marker to this position now. So now we see here is a marker. Okay, now we see that 5, we compare it to the sorted array, right? This side one, and we see this 5 is the smallest, so we will put it in this right position and move these elements to the right. So now this will go to the first spot and this will come to this spot and this will come to this spot, right? So the new array in this case will be 5, 7, 8, then 2, 4, 6 and 3. Now once again we have to advance the marker one step to the right. So now the marker was here, right? Now the marker will be here. Here's the marker. So now we compare this element number 2 with the other 3 and we see this correct position for this will be over here and everything will move one step to the right, so it'll become 2, 5, 7, 8 and then 4, 6, 3. Now once again we move the marker one step to the right. We have to advance it after every step. So now see, we have the marker here. We compared number 4 with all the other 4 elements that is in the sorted array. We put this in its correct position. Now what will be its correct position? It won't be the beginning element. It will be in this spot and these elements will move one step to the right once again. Okay. So then the array will become 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. So this is the sorted array, this much, 6 and 3, and this is the unsorted array. So now we have to advance the marker once again. The marker is here. It's advanced one more spot. Now we take this 6 number and compare it with all the other elements in the sorted array. We compare it and put it in its right spot. So the right spot for this is now here, right? Between 5 and 7. So we place it, here, and we swap these elements one step to the right once again. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3. Okay. So now once again we move advance the marker one step to the right, and then we compare the sorted array with the unsorted here. We take this element and put it in its right spot. So the right spot is next to 2. So in this spot. So here, so once again, now these elements will shift, all of them will shift one step to the right, and then we will have our sorted array. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Here we have our sorted array. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is how we use insertion sort. I hope you understood this. And by this, we come to the end of our video. If you have any queries, you can put that in the comment section. Thank you.